is we're going to talk about our combined Club World Cup XI, or 11. So basically, 11 players from all the teams. I'm guessing you've got 6 or so Auckland players in there, Jamie?
I've got the goalkeeper, yeah. He made some amazing saves.
No. Do you want to go first?
Right. So, I mean, goalkeeper, there's only really one goalkeeper you can go for. And for me, it's Donnarumma.
Oh, I've got a different one. So.
You can't look past Donnarumma. It might be PSG bias, but I've said it over and over again. They're the best team in the world right now.
Oh, yeah.
You just can't look past him. He's amazing. At right back, it is the boy.
Hakimi.
You know who I'm going to say, Hakimi.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't need to say much.
He's the best in the world right now. He's the best in the world.
Yes,
he's the best
he
right
is.
back in the world.
At centre back, my centre back pairing is, and there was a couple of options, but
Yeah.
for me, I kind of had to go for one from each of the teams from the Champions League final. So I've gone Bastoni and Marquinhos.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just the two of the best centre backs going right now. There was, you could have had Pacho, you could have had.
I like Pacho. I do like him.
I mean, the only other team I could really go for was a Bayern centre back. Really, there wasn't much more. City, I won't pluck anyone from City. I won't pluck anyone from Chelsea. This is the only thing is I'm not that clued up on the South American teams, and I don't think they have players that would get into this 11 anyway. To be honest,
No, mine's all Europe based.
Yeah,
teams.
so yeah, Bastoni and Marquinhos, and then the left back. It's just gonna have to be the PSG left back, and Mendes, isn't it? Like it just has to be like
4 out of 5 are PSG so far.
I mean, I quite easily could have. 5 out of 5.
I mean, I try to go away from mine, so my teams are a little bit less PSG, just because I wanted to get other teams involved. But go on, give us your midfield.
No, if we'd have said max 3 players, from
we
each
probably
team,
should have said that.
It made it a lot more interesting for me to do. I should have probably gone down that route.
Yeah.
I've gone 3 midfielders, so 4-3-3. I've gone Rodri.
Fair.
I know he's been injured, but he's just the best in the world. There's nothing going past him. I've got Jude, and then I've got as a number 10. I've got Palmer.
Fair.
I was trying to think of somebody else that's in the tournament currently right now in that number 10 spot, and I couldn't think of anybody to put there. I was contemplating put Jude there, but then I didn't have anybody to go in the 8.
Oh, I could have told you too.
Stuck there. I was thinking about Fabian Ruiz or João Neves, but then again, it'd have been another PSG player, and my midfield is PSG free.
Hey, well done. The attack won't be. I'm curious to see what you've gone for the attack. I wonder how you've done it. So go on, let us know what you've got.
I've gone Dembele.
Yeah.
You kind of have to have Dembele. I mean, if he wasn't, he's up there for Ballon d'Or for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've gone Big H up front.
Harry Kane. Yep.
Yep. And Mbappe on the left.
Oh.
No, and yes, I could have gone Vinny. Vinny was the only other shout for me personally.
Yeah, it's between him and Mbappe, right? Like they're the two that you choose.
It was just them. And personally, I prefer Mbappe over Vinicius Jr. So I kind of had to go for him. And it was, a bit of PSG in there.
Yeah, a little bit of PSG. All right, I'll run through mine. So I tried to do as little PSG as possible, with obviously PSG being a big side in it. I've got 4 PSG players in total, so there's your little spoiler. In goal, I've gone for Courtois. I think he's the only other goalkeeper you could choose between. I've also, for the rest of the team, I've basically done it based off of what I watched this season and what I saw. So in right back, Hakimi. The centre backs, I've gone for are Bastoni and Hutchison he's from Real Madrid now, but obviously someone who I actually watched this season for Bournemouth.
Do you know what it is? That is a very good shout. I just didn't think about it because it was the new transfer. I didn't think of him being, because of the window. I didn't think that he'd joined Real Madrid yet, even though I know he has.
Yeah,
because he's literally in the team right now.
Yeah.
So I just didn't think of that. I was just thinking in my head, he's Bournemouth. He's moving to Real Madrid when it goes through, kind of thing. So.
Yeah. Left back Mendes. Fair enough. Caicedo in DM. I think like I said, I went off the season we had. Rodri didn't play, so Yeah,
Yes.
Caicedo,
Yes.
very good season. Very, very good. Probably the second best DM in the world behind Ryan Gravenberch. The other two midfielders I've gone for are two more sort of like 8s, and I didn't go for a 10. I've gone for Barea and Vitinha.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I was, like I say, when I was talking about my midfield, it was Fabian Ruiz, João Neves, or Vitinha as the ones that I could have had on the midfield. I just didn't want to put more PSG in, knowing that I was Dembele.
Yeah. And in the
But
front
that is
three,
a great shout.
yeah, front three we're unanimous on Dembele, Kane, and Mbappe. Yeah, I think I do think Mbappe at times is maybe a little bit overrated with some aspects of his game, but in general, I mean, what a player! And I mean, he actually outdid Ronaldo's debut season, didn't he? So there's something to be said about that. And he did show up at times in Europe, not all the way, of course, against Arsenal. He went missing, but certainly against Man City, he was good.
For me, Mbappe gets a bit of criticism. He's not one of them players that turns around and in interviews he says, "I'm the best. I do this. I do that." Rah. He can only have the title of what he's paid and things like that, and how good other people say he is. Do you know what I mean? Like Vinicius gives off this aura of he knows he's good.
Yeah.
He says he's good. He look at the when he didn't get nominated for the Ballon d'Or. He didn't win the Ballon d'Or. Look how he acted with it. Look how the Real Madrid acted with it. You know, Mbappe doesn't come across as that. I know they play the same team, so if that happened, they'd probably Real Madrid would still probably act the same. But him as a player, he doesn't seem like he's got that same.
Yeah, I think maybe he's helped by Real Madrid though with that, in terms of he was at PSG, he was a superstar, and I think everyone did see him as arrogant. Look at the amount of clips of him stopping running, the whole thing's coming out with how he was with the team, and especially how PSG are now without him. But being at Real Madrid, it's almost like you're expected to be arrogant, and it makes him seem less arrogant, maybe a little bit, because he's around other people like that.
Yeah, I get what you mean. He's gone from being a superstar at one team to a superstar alongside other superstars.
He's at the team, isn't he? He's at the superstar team.
Yeah, at the team. So yeah, I suppose he fits right in. But you just can't look past Mbappe compared to Vinicius this season, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I agree. Vinny also had a drop off, didn't he? Compared to before the Ballon d'Or, let's call it, and post Ballon d'Or, I don't think Vinny's been anywhere near as the level of terrifying that he was. And now, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how next season goes with Trent pinging them crossfield diagonals to him, because I think that will help him a lot. But we'll see, won't we? But yeah, there are 2x11. Let us know in the comments down below who you think had the best 11. Me, Ginger Jamie, or other Jamie, and yeah, next